your boy back at it, here to give you some tips on how to rotate your humidor. Now, every humidor needs to be rotated every 3 months at least, maybe 4 months if possible, but you should rotate every 3 months to ensure your cigars stay fresh and properly humidified. Premium handmade cigars need to stay at a rule of thumb of 70 and 70. 70 degrees temperature and 70% RH, relative humidity. You don't want your humidor to be over 70 degrees for too long. 72 degrees, you're okay, but you don't want it too high, over 70 degrees for a prolonged period of time, as tobacco beetles can form from any eggs that may have been left behind at the factories when picking out the leaves to ferment the tobacco for rolling into the premium cigar. The key of rotating your cigars in the humidor is to ensure that every cigar gets proper humidification and thus stays fresh as long as possible. Cigars tend to last, they say, 3 to 5 years, but if you take proper care of them, they can last you even longer. Now, cigars in cellophane real quick before we get into the rotation. Yeah, keep your cigars in the cellophane. It helps protect them a little longer. That cellophane is porous, it is breathable, there is no problem. Sometimes you get a cellophane that has a little brown on it. That's good. That shows that your cigar is aging. When you rotate your cigars, make sure you wash your hands. Your hands are always clean when you touch your cigars. You don't want to transfer any dirt and oils too much over to your sticks and possibly taint them while they're sitting in your humidor, because that possibly can bring mold. And when mold shows up, you want no part of that. You got to throw the cigar away. The little white dots of plume, that's okay, but you don't want the mold. So make sure you rotate properly. If you're in a warmer climate, you do not want to have hot cigars. Make sure your cigars are kept at a 70 degree temperature, 70% humidity, and you're good. So here are my two humidors. I have a Tuca and I have a Whitner. The Tuca is a 300 count for my New World cigars, and the Whitner is a 200 count for my Cubans. And as you see, I got my Hijacker Mike Cigar Lounge, Cigar Aficionado decal on my main humidor. And then little tape at the bottom. I have LED lights inside, so at nighttime I can plug it in, turn it on, change colors, have a nice little display for a while. We'll first start on my main humidor. As it's currently sitting, the temperature is sitting at 65 degrees. We'll open up the door here. Got a couple of hygrometers in here. All of them are reading a little different. One, the battery burned out, but like I said, with it being warm, I probably need to calibrate them, but I'll do that another time, because right now I just want to show you the humidor. And as you can see, it is kind of loaded here with a bunch of stuff because I get stuff all over the place. And if you look under there, I have the Boveda kind of hanging with a zip tie. They're on the second shelf, and then I have a third Boveda at the very top and a fourth Boveda down here at the bottom, with my digital hygrometer that gives me Bluetooth readings and through over my phone on my router. So now I'll just start taking my cigars out of the rack, and I'll just rotate them around. Okay, we got every cigar out so far. So here's my Boveda pack. Here it is right here. Shake it. You can hear it still swishing around. A few crystals are forming in there, so the pack is still good. So I had it in the lower right corner. So now I'm going to take it and throw it up in the upper left corner. There's the finished product after I put everything back in, kind of rotated it around, placed stuff differently. Like I said, I have a little more than I should in this humidor, but I make sure I keep everything well humidified with extra packets. You can never go wrong by using extra Boveda packets in your stash to ensure that everything stays properly humidified. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. So what I'm gonna do is I will rotate these around and put them on another shelf. Okay, so the bottom is now empty. I have my digital hygrometer, my Boveda pack, still good. So I'm gonna swap sides with it there. Put the hygrometer over here on the left side, and I will start to reload my humidor again. To be, but everything is well spaced out. I can get air flow through it with the fan, so everything is good. Now it's time to go ahead and close this one up. We are pretty much completed with this one. All right, so there you guys go. I showed you how I rotate my humidor. Nothing fancy, nothing major, just something to keep my cigars fresh every 3 to 4 months when I need to rotate them. If you need any help, ask questions. I'm here to help. Go to your local cigar shop, ask questions there, or you can Google it online and find help from other professionals out there. Once again, this has been tips on helping you how to rotate your cigars in your humidor. If you have any questions, give me a holler. Peace.